So I'm here with Jackson Hinkle from The Dive and Kurt Metzger, America's Comedian, and I want to remind you that this is even during the more virulent strain of COVID, which was it called Delta? Confirmed children's study. This was back from then. They were saying that children's extremely low risk, confirmed by study, COVID, they're confirmed. Overall, the risk of children becoming severely ill or dying from COVID is extremely low. So this is from a long time. This is from during Delta. This is from what? Last July. Not this July, July of 2021. Also, this is during Delta, the more virulent strain. The new Omicron strain is not as deadly, not as virulent. COVID and age. An unvaccinated child is at less of a risk of serious COVID illness than a vaccinated 70-year-old. That's at the New York Times. And here's one more. This is from New York Intelligencer. According to the CDC, among children, the mortality risk from COVID-19 is actually lower than from the flu. So keep all that stuff in mind. Uruguay has halted the COVID-19 vaccine for kids under 13. A judge demands government officials turn over Pfizer contracts. You think they're going to turn over those Pfizer contracts?
No.
Maybe in 75 years. Maybe in 75 years. Uruguay suspended COVID-19 vaccines for children under 13 after a judge on Thursday issued an injunction halting the vaccinations in an age group until government officials turn over the contracts between Pfizer and the Uruguayan government. Uruguayan government officials and Pfizer were ordered on Wednesday to appear in court after Judge Alejandro Ricari gave them 48 hours to present detailed information on Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine, while the court considered an injunction request to halt COVID-19 vaccinations for children 5 and older. The government said, get this is what the government said. No, we have a confidentiality clause in the contract. It prevents us from producing the documents. Hey, if it was up to me, I love to. We got this contract. According to ABC News, the judge received answers to 18 questions about the safety and chemical compositions of COVID-19 vaccines, signed by Health Minister Daniel Salinas, but did not turn over the contracts. Alvaro Delgado, the secretary of the presidency, said the halt is a threat to public health. See? So these guys are bought. So I'm going to guess this guy Delgado is bought by Big Pharma, like most of the governments.
He went on that boat.
And was that the guy on that boat from Uruguay? Maybe he was.
No, I don't think it was Uruguay.
We're convinced that it's crazy to suspend voluntary vaccination because it has a strong scientific backing. I just showed you the science on children and COVID, and that was for the more virulent strain. So after knowing that, do you really think this is necessary? Vaccinations for those older than 13 will continue, the health ministry said in a statement. The government plans to appeal the decision, according to ABC News. Coronavirus update, FDA, this is from June 17th. FDA authorizes Moderna and Pfizer COVID-19 vaccines for children down to 6 months.
Is that picture supposed to, like, comfort you or scare you? Like...
So, I don't know what other shows are pushing back on this that aren't owned by Big Pharma. So if you have a YouTube show and you're not doing anything and saying anything about this, shame on you. How about that? How about shame on you? And especially the people who wag their finger at me, I still watch The Hill. Sometimes when they talk about COVID, they still don't know what the fuck they're talking about over there. They don't know anything about. But I remember when Ryan Grimm was saying he was getting vaccinated because he wanted to save other people.
Thanks, Ryan.
Remember that? He's such a good guy.
I remember when Ryan came out and with a straight face said that it 100% stops the spread.
Yeah, remember that when he was saying that stuff, and they didn't know anything about it.
He
Because
came
They
out
tried
with
to
a,
make they tried to make Kim Iverson look like a crazy person for saying that.
Yeah.
and he's sitting there with his straight face and a bowl haircut, looking me right in the
Oh, he's got a new haircut.
I know, it's pretty good. He's come a long way.
He's come a long
He's evolved
way.
on the haircut.
Oh,
I give him
man.
that.
He looks like a sun-drenched kid who's out there surfing all day now. It's fantastic. I debated. I was thinking about, should I do a segment on it or not. I think I might.
I hope
I think I might. I think it's worthy. I think Ryan Grimm's hair has become a topic of conversation,
Yeah.
started by us, and I think everybody's would love to hear about it.
who would have thought one man's jealousy of people with hair could lead to this.
So then they do that an interview with Fauci at the Hill, and they don't bring in Kim Iverson, and she quits. Now no one will watch the Hill. No one's watching that show. I don't know how, because it's got billionaire money, so it doesn't have to make. Ryan Grimm still taking 3 checks from a billionaire, 3 different billionaires giving him checks.
Is he still at the Hill?
Yes. Yeah, he's still at the Hill. Is he still at the Young Turks? Does he still get that billionaire money from what's that guy's name? Katzenberg? I don't know. Maybe not.
know.
Maybe it's down to 2 billionaires now.
His book is for sale still on the TYT network.
Oh yeah, Ryan Grimm selling his book over at TYT.
Mhm.
That's nice. They
What's
go.
the book called?
It's
Where
called-
is Chenk's book?
It's
The investigative book by Ryan Grimm.
I'm selling. You can pre-order. You can pre-order the book by Ryan Grimm. Where's Jenk's book? That's funny. A lot of good comedy. Kurt's really hitting it hard today. Hey, we're doing live stand-up comedy coming to your town: Indianapolis, Louisville, Cincinnati, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Detroit, Rochester. Go to jimmydoorecomedy.com for a link for all the tickets for all our dates. See you in Denver, too.